In today's video, we'll see what assertion reasoning questions are. So this is a new type of question that has been incorporated in recent times. So this comes in MCQ, multiple choice category. So actually, you'll have to first understand what these questions mean, which is why I've posted it here. So this is what will be given before the question, the actual question follows. So you actually have four choices: A, B, C and D. This. And you see the combinations or the options. Assertion and reasoning, right? So assertion, a capital A, is one statement and reason is another statement, which will be there for every single question that we have. So the options are that both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A, and both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A, and A is true but R is false, A is false, R is true. So these four are the possibilities. These four combinations will be standard, always will be options A, B, C, D. According to what question is given, we will have to analyze what the statement given in assertion is, what the statement given in reasoning is, and then see for that particular scenario which is suitable. So let me show you that with an example. This is an example of an assertion and reasoning problem. Let us see what it says. The statement in assertion says, rational number lying between two rational numbers x and y is half into x plus y. So first we'll have to understand the statement. Since it's given in terms of variables, some students may find it difficult to understand. In such scenarios, always put a number in place of the variable, then the scenario will play out very easily and it will be much simpler for us to follow. Suppose x is 2, y is 3. What does the assertion say? A rational number lying between these two numbers is half x plus y. So according to our example, half x plus y would give us half into 2 plus 3, which is 5 by 2 or 2.5. We see that 5 by 2 or 2.5 indeed lies between the two. So which means for this particular question, the assertion statement seems to be true. Let's keep that aside. The reason: there is one rational number lying between any two rational numbers. Now, when we are introduced to this concept of rational numbers, one thing we know for sure is that this statement is definitely not right. Between any two rational numbers, we have infinitely possible rational numbers. So this is actually the correct statement. But how is this true? So if you take 2 and 3, what is definition of a rational number? Any number that you must be able to express in some integer form with a fraction. X by y should be a fraction where both x and y should belong to integer. That is the criterion. So since half x plus y is an upfront and a direct method to get one number lying between, 5 by 2 is a simple first rational number that we get between these two. Now what we can do is, suppose you had to make the denominator 4, the numerator also will double. Suppose this had to be made 6, this will increase. So now if you say 10 by 4, then you can get 9 by 4 or 11 by 4 so many numbers in between. Suppose the denominator turns to 6, you will see that you will get a few more options in between 2 and 3. If the denominator becomes 8, you will see that the number of rational numbers keeps on increasing every time you get an equivalent fraction by multiplying or making the denominator different. So obviously, which means there is no end to it. Between any two rational numbers, there are infinitely possible or infinite number of rational numbers, because there are so many possibilities that we can come up with. So straight away that makes the reason false. So now we already analyzed that our A is true and R is false. So that would straight away be option C for us for this question. So this is how you analyze assertion and reasoning questions. I hope this video was helpful. I'll see you all in another video. Thank you.